NTN-SNR est un fabricant européen de roulement, filiale européenne du japonais NTN. Historiquement, NTN-SNR en Europe a une grosse activité de développement de l'automobile. Pour autant, le groupe NTN a des atouts incroyables, une gamme industrie très large, très complète, probablement la gamme la plus complète sur le marché. Nous fabriquons des roulements pour tout type d'applications, l'aéronautique et le ferroviaire, tous les marchés de l'agriculture, le textile, la machine-outil, le BTP, les travaux publics, les papeteries, les aciéries, les cimenteries. Nos clients sont des clients que nous appelons OEM, qui vont intégrer nos produits dans leurs propres produits. Et nous avons également des clients aftermarket qui vont acheter des roulements pour leurs besoins de maintenance.
We supply a very wide range of bearings, of bearing units, linear motion systems, and all kinds of additional services that are supporting our customers. We need to supply end users with the right product at the right date. Our distributors all over Europe and beyond are key partners for us. We have now a dedicated European distribution center. We are just launching a new e-shop, and we are confident that this will also help our distributors greatly.
So Expert and Tools is a service department. Our main focus is to go to the customers and train them by their own machines in their own workshop. Most of them ask for training for mounting, dismounting. And we give him also the rules for using the right bearings, the right housings, the right seal, the right grease, re-greasing. The benefit for the customers is that they can learn a lot of their own machines. If you go to the customers, we use the B-box. It's a very well prepared car, and inside the car we have all tools which we need for the training.
Vintage, c'est quoi? C'est de se dire qu'aujourd'hui, oui, dans l'industrie, dans le monde du roulement, il y a des besoins spécifiques, mais il y a aussi toute une partie qui est standard. Et il est clair que notre engagement et notre volonté aujourd'hui avec Ultage, c'est de se dire tout ce qu'on a su développer de très technique, maintenant on va aussi le mettre au service des produits standards. On a les gammes roulement sphérique étanche, roulement sphérique grand diamètre, roulement de broche, roulement cylindrique et demain roulement conique.
C'est une gamme qui s'est fondée sur 5 axes majeurs. Un premier axe qui est du design, un deuxième axe fondé sur l'acier, troisième sur le traitement thermique, et enfin des axes un peu moins techniques mais tout aussi importants qui sont la gestion de nos fournisseurs, l'aspect qualité de production et de sites de production dédiés.
Quelle que soit l'application finale, et quel endroit où elle soit utilisée, si on sait qu'il y a un risque qu'elle soit utilisée dans des applications extrêmement sévères, oui, Ultage va être la bonne réponse et la bonne garantie de qualité pour nos clients.
On ne peut pas aujourd'hui se positionner comme étant un leader mondial sans avoir d'axe innovation très très fort. Nos clients attendent de l'innovation, attendent de la valeur ajoutée. Nos roulements, on va faire en sorte qu'ils soient toujours plus performants et plus fiables.
Il va falloir donc réduire le poids des robots, et dans ce cadre-là, nous en tant que fournisseurs de roulements pour des motoréducteurs à l'intérieur des robots, on a une carte à jouer. Donc on allège le roulement en changeant les matières. Donc on va amener de l'aluminium, excepté sur les pistes de roulement où on continue à garder de l'acier. On va aller amener de l'innovation à travers le process, puisqu'il faut arriver à assurer le lien entre les parties acier et les parties aluminium.
Et puis au-delà, c'est toujours un thème très fort chez nous depuis plus de 20 ans, c'est le roulement intelligent. Et nous avons commencé à rendre le roulement intelligent il y a 20 ans. On a vraiment l'ambition de le rendre très intelligent dans les années qui viennent et presque devin, puisque l'objectif principal de nos développements aujourd'hui en termes de mécatronique, puisque c'est le terme qu'on utilise, c'est le diagnostic.
Donc le monitoring consiste à surveiller n'importe quel équipement industriel pour aller rechercher des défaillances. On est en train de développer un nouveau système qui en fait a le principal avantage de réduire le nombre de capteurs sur la machine qui est surveillée. On essaye de détecter tout type de défaillance. Alors évidemment, en tant que roulementier, on focalise sur les roulements, mais l'avantage de notre système est aussi d'aller chercher tout autre type de défaillance sur la chaîne cinématique.
Et pourquoi on développe ça? Parce que le thème unique de discussion et de développement aujourd'hui, c'est plus le roulement, le composant, c'est le coût global.
The machine travels about a certain period of length, and for exact positioning it's necessary that the machine is exactly on the position you have in your control system. And Calypso is measuring the position of the machine. We try to figure out, is it possible to avoid to use a cable? A cable always brings conflicts. So Calypso more or less stands for the German abbreviation for wireless linear motion positioning system. Yes, it was a long-term planned project which we had in our mind since a long time. In our project we were set our focus will be the machine tool industry, but in terms of accuracy it is also possible that we take this system and use it for standard applications inside the automation business in general.
We see two major trends. One is very high speeds in operation, and also the other trend are to reduce the daily cost of the spindle. So NTN-SNR has developed a so-called air cooling spacer to reduce dramatically the bearing temperature.
This bearing has some special hole in the spaces between bearings, and from the holes we can supply the air to cool the inner rings.
And with this technology we can dramatically increase the speed range of our bearings. NTN-SNR has developed a new polyamide cage.
A new nylon with higher melting point, and that means this cage can be operated under higher temperature. We reduce the contact area between the cage pocket and the balls. The lubricant, for example, can stay between the cage and the balls, or oil can smoothly go into and go out.
We have stone open mining areas where we see a lot of dust going around, and the dirt itself, that is the killer of the bearing, we have to say that. We have developed some sealed spherical roller bearings, which are specific for this market, and we designed also a specific bearing which is in ISO size. That means it has the same size like the standard bearing. So customer does not need to make any changes of the dimensions of the plumber block. It only needs to change the bearing and not to change the application around the bearing. Yeah, we see a kind of trend that the customer is more and more focused on improved technical solutions, economical solutions. So we have to combine some kind of availability, cost effectiveness, technical solutions, and of course an improvement of the application itself.
We are present in the steel industry for many years, more than 30, 40 years. Then we have a lot of experience, and NTN-SNR is present all along the process, from the mining, from the continuous casting, from the rolling until the end of the process. For a rolling mill, very typical for the steel is the furrow taper roller bearing. It's very hot, you have a lot of humidity, a lot of pollutions. Then what we have done, and also to ensure that the bearing can carry all the loads, we have optimized the internal design. And this is our new Ultage series. Okay, then now we have some Ultage furrow taper roller bearings. We have developed a rust guard. It's a surface treatment, okay, that we shall put on the outside surface of the bearing. It will not change the roughness or the tolerances of the bearing itself, and it's very good against the corrosion. Mainly for the steel manufacturer, they need to decrease the cost of the steel, and they have to decrease the total cost of ownership of their equipment.
NTN-SNR firmly believes that innovation comes from two basics. The first one is the technological side of things, which is the excellence of the company. And then of course there's the customer requirements, and that's where With You comes in. With You means listening to the customer, understanding their requirements, and developing in function of their requirements and their needs. So you have the technological engineering, the excellence from NTN Corporation based on its world presence, And you also have the best of the partnership with the customers, the relationship which comes from SNR. With you means that we are dedicated and committed to being there with the customer and becoming their preferred partner for innovation.